मैं Sanjay Singh as history teacher. As we know that we will continue to the making of the global world, which is the chapter of history. In previous lecture, we were discussing about foods become global, means globalization of the food material. Previous lectures, we have discussed that noodles, which is the product of China, and when it was carried by different different Arabian traders in European country, then it was come to known as a spaghetti. In this way, noodles, which is Chinese product, in Western world it was come to known as a spaghetti. स्पेगेटी के नाम से जाना गया. Now we will start about invention and how crops of particular country which was developed in a particular country is spread in all over the world. As we know that America, which was invented in 1492 by Christopher Columbus. By Christopher Columbus started his journey to search sea routes for India from Spain, but unfortunately he misguided the way and reached to a new continent, a new country which was come later and come to known as America. In this way, America was invented 1492 by Christopher Columbus. In America, at that time, different types of the crops were grown like potato, tomatoes, chilies, sweet potatoes, maize, many others, soya. Before 1492, the rest of country except America did not know about these crops because these were the crops which were developed in America. When America was invented by Christopher Columbus, after him many merchants, many traders also reached there and they globalized to these food material to the entire world. And as scenario today, we are seeing that these are very important food materials of the world. Potatoes, which was the crop of America, later on became very important crop of the different countries of the Europe. I am telling you that in 1840, potato becomes very important food product, and modern scenario we are also seeing that potato, tomato, chilies, sweet potatoes, maize, soya are very important crops of the entire world. But before 1492, the people of the rest world except America were not familiar from these food crops. But these were carried by the merchant and traders to the different countries. And today potato is so much important crops that if potato का productions अगर less हो जाता है तो it becomes very hard for supplying of the vegetables. Potatoes becomes very important crops till 1840 in the different countries of the Europe. As we get the example of it that in 1840 the disease of potato crops was spread. Result was potato crop was destroyed. So a large number of people, means thousands of pupils, died in Ireland because of the lack of the food product in starvation. In NCERT book there is a figure which is showing the importance of the potato crops, that after harvesting the potato crops, a lady who is with a small baby, she is trying to search some potatoes in the potatoes field. This was the condition. So in this way, in this part we have discussed about the globalization of the food materials. Same like we can say that the house of cotton is India. As we know that cotton was a very important crop. It was in practice from the Indus Valley civilization in India. So from India, cotton has spread to the entire world. So in this part we were discussing about that how foods become the global, that कि particular crops एक particular country में develop हुई. After that ये different traders, different merchants के through ये crops को पूरे globalize किया गया, other countries of the world में से spread किया गया. This is known as a globalization of the food material. This is very important. The disease of 1840, which was spread in Ireland. This disease was belonging from the potato crops and has destroyed a large part of the potato. And after it, we will start about the ways. After it, we will start ways conquest, disease and trade. Ways, conquest, disease and trade. This means there was not only the globalization of the food materials, but a lot of disease were also becomes globalized. First up, we will discuss about the Mexico and Peru, which are the large till today. They are the larger producer of the silver. Firstly, we will discuss about the Mexico. As we know that Mexico belong from the country of Northern America, from the continent of North America, as we are seeing. Such a way, this is Alaska, this part is Alaska, Canada, and by 49 latitudes, boundary of Canada and USA are separated. After this is Mexico. There are 10 countries in the continent of North America. First, this is Alaska, this is Canada, this is USA, this is Mexico, this is Gulf of Mexico, and after that there are very small 7 countries are situated here, in which we can give some name like Belize, El Salvador, Honduras, Panama. These are Guatemala. After Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica and Panama. These are 10 countries which are situated in the continent of North America, where we were discussing about Mexico. Here is a mountain which name is Sierra Madre Oriental, and here is a mountain, and between these two mountains there is a Mexico Plateau, which is the largest producer of the silver. There is a place in this plateau that name is Chihuahua, which is today is also known as a capital of the silver of the world. Same way in South America, there is a country named Peru. These are the 2 countries which is the largest producer of the silver in the entire world. After that, Student, we will discuss the remaining part in next chapter.